Hello, 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 and welcome back to Chained Echoes. Here we are, suited up for this fight against this mushroom. I presume this is gonna be a fight, right? Like, it could be a friendly NPC, but I'm not gonna take any chances, so we're like maximum beefed up. Not a lot to report from last time, because we just kind of dicked around doing the side quests still, Okay. I am so sick that I keep pressing that button. I'm not even going to cut this out of the episode, but I'm going to do this. I'm just going to load the game, and we're going to be right where we were a second ago, because I don't want to hunt where the heck I was there a second ago. So we're just going to reload the save there, and I'm going to hit the right button. That's not that one. This one. This is the freaking map button. There we go. Yeah, so we were continuing our quest to open up the gates of Nhysa for Madeline. Took a lot of work into Fjordwoods. Oh, before that, we got a couple more, like, guild members that went pretty well, all things considered. Like, I found the people I was looking for, so that's good. One of them was Krillin. That's fun. We went to the Fjordwoods to, like, go down and pull the second switch, and it was a bit of a rough go, because we had to fight all those forest worms. But we persevered in the end, and managed to sneak on through the area, and we got down there and pulled the switch. Now we're here in the Flower Fields of Perpetua to pull the final switch. It's on this island right here. We just got up. Whoa, hey, wait a second. Where'd the mushroom go? That's not fair. It's not fair. It was supposed to be a fight here. What did I do wrong? Was that mushroom one of the special enemies? Because if you recall, this game had the mechanic with, like, there's, like, special enemies that you encounter on occasion. That like, only show up in certain conditions. So that could have been, like, a special boss fight, and I screwed this up somehow by loading my save? Ugh. This is a bad vibes opening to this episode. I'm gonna try and persevere out of this funk, but this is embarrassing. What I'm doing first here is I thought, you know, before we run off to into that cave, I could also, like, try and collect all the treasures here real quick. This is an involved trek for whatever this is, this thing we're looking for here, because... Well, what the heck is this? Now we're just on an island where there's nothing to do. Do you think there's, like, a big, like, extended, like, you have to go all over the place to find these pods, so, like, it's a real back and forth, like, scavenger hunt for the right spots to interact with? This could go on for a while if that's the case. Ooh! Now I'm actually lost because... what is this island now that I'm on? Oh, is this actually where I came from? This might be the island I came from. Let's have a quick flyabout in the suit to get a little bearing of, like, what the hell we're even doing here. Okay. So you can get down there. There's a cave down there, and there's a little pod there. A creature in the water there. Definitely seems to be the mechanic here, as we're, like, slowly but surely building a web of these bridges around here. Although this one you can take care of right now because it's on this island. Okay. Was that... perchance that was just like a little checkpoint, I guess, for... because we've been around here, yes. Aha! There is a treasure over there, but as you can see, we cannot get to it in our fly suit. This one we can get. Tough rips. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Then we can land here too, but I don't see anything to interact with there. Kind of belaboring the point here. We really should just go trekking, but, you know, I don't know. Decided to clear this area of boxes real quick, especially since that mushroom monster decided to be a no-show. But that's on me somehow. I don't know what I did to, like, have that creature be there, and I don't know what I did to ruin it by, you know, reloading my save and then it wasn't there. Like, really, I should have loaded up the save and it should have just been there. But, no, I did something wrong. Oh my god, I can't get... Okay, hold on. I needed to go mega flight mode, and there was like a place we could walk around. Ooh! That must be what the goal we're going for, yeah? Big old golden chesty up there. I am mega mixed up now because I decided to fly around, but let's not worry about it too much. But yeah, every time we do this, a little bit more path opens up for us to travel around. Yeah! So eventually this will have to, like, work out for us. Now there's a straight bridge there. I think that leads to the one with the cave in the middle. Kind of curious where that leads, if we're honest. Oh no, this doesn't go anywhere yet. Yeah, that island with the cave there in the middle is messing me up a little bit. Well, let's have a bit of a fly around and figure out these paths a little bit, still. Where is there something I've missed? So here we can land. This is a spot we can land, and also here we can obviously land and go in that cave. That's where the side quest continues, but oopsie daisy, switched area. We're just back in here. This is where we started our way back when we came to Perpetua. That's where we adventured. Is the mushroom guy showing up again? No, they haven't. Oh, no. Well, you know, if we're being brutally honest, it's very likely that it's very, very likely that I would have probably just gotten my ass handed by that thing anyway. Like, if it's like a rare monster, it's very, 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 very likely that I wouldn't have been able to fight it. Aha! There is a cave we can reach now. Just checking one last, like, survey that I haven't missed any of these fungus pods. Pretty sure everything's good. So, can land here. Despawn those fellas, and we gotta hoof this on foot. Oh, okay, good. I thought for a second I thought the rocks were blocking us. Oh, and that takes us. That was a quick travel right here to the center, huh? Okay. Do you suppose that was the last piece missing to get to the golden chest on the island? Now, what about the less illustrious chest that's in that one corner area to the east? I wonder what the trick is for getting there. I don't know. Let's have a quick flight survey. Oh, yeah. That's looking good. That path right there. Now a quick fly around here. Nothing's changed over here. Here's where the one chest is. But yeah, I don't see it. Like, that gap doesn't look crossable there, so I'm not convinced. But yes, now this bridge reaches all the way to the island with the golden chest. Good stuff. Part of me still wishes I could have fought that mushroom guy, even if I would have gotten my ass kicked. The lesson against the forest worms was actually a pretty good one, because my first reaction with those guys was like, oh my god, this isn't happening. But then when I had to fight them, it turned out that with careful planning and, like, you know, usage of my various buffs and debuffs and, you know, just trying to play it smart, I was able to overcome them, so that felt pretty rewarding. Soul of Farnes. That was a, key item. Ah, I've got a couple of... Right, for upgrading ultimate weapons. Very good. Well, now we got 3 of those in our stockpile. I think that was worth the effort. I do not know what the trick is for getting to that chest to the east, though. So we're gonna have to let that one simmer. But it's a boring-looking regular chest, so it can't be mega exciting, whatever you get out of it, so it's fine. Yeah, it is making me wonder, like, because I don't see any, like, I've scoured this area, I'm pretty sure, so I'm pretty sure I haven't missed any of those, like, seed pod things. Yeah. Let's just go down here. So now we are, okay. Eastern part over here with what appears to be another cave entrance over there to the... That's ominous. I don't know what that, like, because those are exits. So is that like a deeper cave, that symbol? Very mysterious. I'm not even sure how to get there because the paths look like you have to go from down here, but there's no obvious link up there. Very mysterious. There we go. That is all the switch pulled. So now we... This guy's back! They're back! Sweet! Alright, anyway, let's suit up, guys. And I'm gonna actually make a safety save after all that treasure hunting there, and whatnot. Let's party. Who are you? Da Capo. More like Da Capo, you know? Weak against fire, huh? Okay. In fact, we have fire right here. Oh yeah! Alright, that was 5,000 damage we popped off. Oh! Okay. It seems my concerns about this encounter were a little overblown, huh? Wow, this energy flow is powerful. Wow. All elemental shots and salvos hit all enemies. Okay, so not this thing, but like all these right here. Wow. Ooh. That's pretty strong. Alright, Da Capo. Well, that felt a little anticlimactic after all of that, but hey, we got it in the top corner. That was definitely a fight we were supposed to do with, on foot, but I used the mechanics of the game to my advantage, so what are you gonna do? Ah, man, you know, I keep forgetting this option's always here. I'm so drilled into me just, like, adventure normally, but, like... Can't we just, like, teleport menu? Like, isn't there... Yeah, like, this, like, takes me halfway there. It's just silly of me that I keep forgetting this option. Right, there's a chest still hidden somewhere. Or not a chest, an underground object. A buried treasure. I never did remember to hunt that down. I'll think about it at some point. But yeah, I gotta remember these fast travels more often. There's... It's more like immersive to like travel with the airship, I guess. Of course, the travel time is unrealistic even with the airship, I suppose, but I can't deny that, you know, like, it would be a lot more efficient to just use the fast travel crystals at times, so, oh well. Okay, I see. Switches in Roland, Perpetua, and the Fierwoods. Now, hold on, didn't I pull all the switches? We checked that one switch was activated, the one that we took so long ago when we first went down to these grottos. I guess we'll just go deeper and see how this ends. Yes, we've breached it. We've breached the gates. Discovered another fast travel location. Exciting. This will provide us with alternate tracks to the west and the east. Cool. Now a quick look-see around here, though. Just, you know, sate my curiosity. The door seems to be locked from the other side. Oh, that's a problem. Never mind then. We'd have to take that cave a little further to the south, I guess, to get there. And over here, just out of curiosity, is a path available. not much rarer than rivers or mountains in our beautiful world are the trees. They grow on every corner, from the sturdy redwoods on the peaks of the Ramunda Mountains that defy all winds, to the scrawny little trees of the Doma Desert that can go for months without water. All these trees are nothing more than children in the course of time, for their age rarely exceeds 1,000 years. Every now and then, however, one finds an old one, a tree from bygone eras that has inherent magic. This generation of trees is often, but not always, very large. Well-known representatives are the Algarve tree on Shambhala, or the Helaiva tree in Valandis. However, not much is known about the oldest of the old ones, Moria, known as the Tree Without Memory, or the Lonely Tree. So we've spotted a giant tree on the world map here in Valandis. Do you think that's Helaiva, or could it be Moria? I don't know. Also, interesting phrasing there, the Algarve tree on Shambhala. Shambhala was that when we had that, flashback between the acts, we were in Shambhala. And on Shambhala makes it sound like it's something, some kind of mass. If I had to guess, it's like a floating island. A sky island seems like par for the course for these magical places. I can't remember if they mentioned that in the Shambhala flashback, but I'm gonna put my money on a sky island. That's always a safe bet in a high fantasy RPG like this. Our knowledge comes from legends, and these suggest that it stands in Pangaea, the northernmost continent, populated only on the coast. As one of the ancients, Moria had a personality, and he feared loneliness, because the young trees around him no longer spoke his language. Okay, well that answers that about where this tree is. Alright, cool. So it's probably Helaiva is the one that we can see on the world map then. So, through his magic, he tried to learn the one language that everyone spoke, the language of life, the ether. He dug his roots so deep that they not only penetrated the entire earth, but also broke through reality and plunged their tips into the ocean of the Maelstrom. Since then, the Old One searches the memory of the unliving and listens to their stories. This is, oh wow, this is some high fantasy speaking of, this stuff right here. Okay, interesting little history lesson there. Ooh. Well, now I'm paranoid about those tentacles. Are those from Moria? Are those Moria's roots reaching all the way here? Is it spying on us? That looks like a hidden tunnel there, but it's not. Okay, let's go back to the main chamber. I think that's the goal of this side quest now. Oh, let's really quickly, before we do even that, sorry, let's read up on Capo if that was in fact a special encounter. Is it a field enemy, or was it indeed a special boss? Pookie, oh I remember Pookie, look kind of creepy. It is special enemies, right. Down, oh, also with Tak the Yak, the mighty yak lives on the plateaus between the Roland Fields and the Kortara Mountains. Only on rare occasions does it dare to go down near the settlements. One special yak, which the children name Tak, prefers to stay in the warmer regions of Escania. Also, Tak the Yak was kind of a expatriate from the, highlands. Okay, interesting. And then there's Da Capo, a false toadstool that is the result of Perpetua's mutations, a horrible creature with human features. No specimen has been killed so far, so not much is known about it. Does its body continue underground? Does it resemble a human body? Do we even want to know? It's got 6,000 health, so we kind of cleaned that guy up. Creepy. Well, not much of a risk once we had the robots. Could you have encountered one while you were still on foot, adventuring in the earlier parts of Perpetua, I wonder? Interesting, I don't know. Anyway, do you want to take the elevator down? Let's go! Wow! That's a cool shot! So that's the city. Yeah.
This view is amazing! Words fail me.
The city has really sunk in one piece. The buildings are all standing. For the most part, that is.
Up there, the wyverns fly like a flock of birds.
Combined with the fog, it's no wonder you can't reach Nhysa via the crater.
And somewhere down there dwells Aznadil. I'm so excited to meet him.
Are these true kings really that interesting?
What are you saying, little one? Of course they are. They are the strongest, most powerful creatures in all of Eldria. They can destroy whole cities within a few seconds. And they are all so mysterious. In Vati, there is a mountain that was famous for its twin wind caves. Strong winds flowed in and out. Yet no explorer could enter the cave and come out alive. Either the wind pulled the explorers deep into the caves, or it hurled them out of the mountain. It was not until 100 years later that geologists found out that the mountain was not a mountain at all. Once they cleared it of all its flora, its appearance became visible from a distance.
It's a giant monkey!
It was in fact a true king!
I see, and the wind was the breathing of this slumbering ape, this Ozaru. The ape Meteores Arbo, first true king, also called the meditating monk. This is a lot of pomp and circumstance for this giant monkey.
The caves were nothing but his nostrils. He had been meditating for thousands of years, so he had become one with the environment. Fascinating, isn't it?
Ooh.
The second true king is a boar that moved through the world in almost straight lines, piercing a huge moat through the earth. Nothing can stop him. Even a mountain is no obstacle. He simply bores his way through everything. People use his paths as tunnels. Whole villages must give way if the boar approaches them. His trenches are visible even from far up in the sky.
It seems like a huge problem if such a huge boar is going around. Sorry. I had to really quickly step for a second there, but it's all good. This is the Boar Grandalar, second true king, also called the Unwavered. Oh, okay. We're not getting all of them, huh? Alright, that's fine. We don't want to go through all of them too soon.
Aznadil here is the third king. Since he is hiding here, we don't know much about him.
The Dragon Aznadil, third true king, also called the Undying Dreamer.
We know even less about the fourth king, but once a century there's an incredible event. A voice resounds over all of Eldria, speaking for several minutes in an unknown language. The voice sounds like a parrot repeating some words. Because of this immense ability, it was classified as a true king. What it looks like and where the voice comes from, no one knows.
The parrot Ruhan, fourth true king, also called the Divine Voice. Sounds like that doesn't necessarily have to be a gigantic creature, huh? Because, we don't know what it is. It could just be a very loud, tiny parrot.
I do not need to introduce the next true king.
Jesus, this one's like an entire moon? Okay, yeah.
We all see him when we look up at the night sky. Our second moon.
The owl Luna Orbetnus, fifth true king, also called the Watching Eye. Yeah, that does have kind of an owl-like look to it, that little beak there. I love it.
A quick bit of trivia. Airships only fly up to a certain altitude. But not because they can't technically go any higher, but because otherwise they're trespassing onto Luna's territory. He is quick to deal with intruders.
That's ominous.
No one has ever seen the main body of the next true king, but his work influences us all. He creates ebb and flow through his breathing. When he uses his tentacles, giant waves are created.
Okay, so, when I said that it seems like not the fourth one doesn't necessarily have to be gigantic, it seems like they're all gigantic, so the fourth mystery one probably is also a giant one. Although, there might be the one odd one out that's a tiny guy, so, yeah, don't count it out. This one is the Kraken Wyliord, the sixth true king, also called the Abyss. Oh, I was about to say, wasn't there a seventh one, if I remembered correctly? So there we go.
And the last in the line is quite special. It is not a single entity, but is made up of thousands of individuals.
Oh no, it's like the last angel. Spoiler alerts, might just be humanity?
It is fast and unstoppable. It contaminates entire cities within a few hours.
Oh, never mind. It's a rat king. That's horrifying. The rat swarm Karmazinus, 7th true king, also called the Black Plague. That's not good at all.
Well, enough rambling. We are arriving.
Step into Nhysa is our next goal. That was really fun, and the freaking visuals were great. I like that a lot.
Huh.
What's wrong?
Oh, this looks bad. The gate is locked and the key seems to be a complex mathematical puzzle.
What do we do now?
I'll have to solve it. It'll take days, though. I'm slightly annoyed.
Do you still need our help?
Huh? Help? No, you're bothering me. Leave me alone. Here is your payment. Now go away.
You're sure you want to stay here? Haven't you got any...
I hate to repeat myself. Get out of here. I can manage on my own.
Something tells me she really can. Okay. Huh. So in a way that wasn't an anticlimax, because we had a really good, like, you know, little lore dump there, but some of these quests are kind of having a little bit of anticlimactic ends to them. This one at least promises to, like, maybe have a sequel to it later on. Like, you know, like a couple of the ones we've done now. Actually, all of them so far, really. The pig wizard guy, I'm a little unsure of. I think that might have a sequel to it. The Tomke one, obviously, like, because we barely got anything done in the Tomke quest. And, you know, Tomke's trying to get his memories back, so that's super in the open. But this one, too.
Why is this formula so complicated?
I don't know, can't help you with that, but okay, cool. We'll leave her here. Where the heck are we? This is the city of Nhysa, its own area. Oh, that's exciting. Very cool. Alright, so I was about to, once again, take the long way out of here to go walking around on the world map and then fly to Tormund to do the next side quest. But as I talked earlier this episode, I gotta remember to do these fast travel thingies when it's, you know, prudent. So right now, we're gonna save a ton of time if I just warp over to Tormund. The side quest is over there on the east block, so let's go over there. Is it the underground? No, the underground is that area to the top. Now this is a little scary here, of course. Do recall that Tormund is enemy headquarters. This is the capital of Terran, which is, you know, the definite bad guys at the moment. So, yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do. I think our team kind of sticks out, if you ask me, but I guess it's fine if we can dick around here. You could visit Galbadia in, like, Final Fantasy VIII, and it was pretty okay. Final Fantasy IX, when Lindblum gets occupied, you can still dick around there, you know. It's all fine, it's all gravy. I guess. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just stalling here because I'm thinking, oh, hello. Oh, we got a quest to complete in Magic Academy Nhysa is now its own thingy. Wow, cool. Neat, okay. So, we got nothing done in Nhysa yet, so I guess we'll be going there later. But, we gotta beat earthworms, we gotta take out some two-headed wyverns. I pronounce it wyvern, but I've heard people pronounce it also wyvern. I think because the etymology is from, like, a French word that's something like vivre. But to me, wyvern just in the English language sounds more kind of functional, so... Survive 5 actions by earthworms on foot. Oh, I'm gonna guess that those are monsters you're supposed to fight in sky armor, huh? If we're allowed to have sky armors underground. Explore most of the area. Blemier. Okay. More collectibles. Purple pig ears. Huh. Buried treasures. Ooh, oh, and this is already new, weren't sure. Okay. So, you know, some pretty standard stuff here. But hey, I'm glad we got one on the board to get to work here. Yeah, the reward board is something we could be doing right now. The Cortara class emblem was one I was really thinking about. And there's one other that I thought I could work to link up. Which one was it? Oh, right, this one, the Hana doll. But we never found any Hana dolls in Ograin Grotto, so I didn't exactly go exploring. But, you know, one of these two we could, like, hook up here, you know. And then there's, like, a couple, you know, just a couple of odd ones after that, I guess. This one's a good, like, hookup, but then it's more hunting for odd ones. Kind of have to start getting work over here, but it's going to take a while to, like, hook these up. I need to go exploring in Arkent quite a bit to start hooking this up more, you know. It's fine, it's fine. We'll manage, I'm sure. Jesus Christ, God King Gamdriel. This one was, I guess I was expecting this to be one of the true kings when they were listing, so when the 7th guy was, like, mentioned, I thought it was gonna be this fellow, but then it was the Rat King, so that took me by surprise. But now that I see, I guess God King is a class of its own, on top of you know, the true kings. And oh my god, the reward, I just now looked at it, 20,000 golders. Holy moly. That definitely, this is some, like, optional, like, final boss stuff, I'm pretty sure. Like, extra secret, super tough boss stuff. It's called the goddamn God King, okay? It's it's obvious. Anyway, yeah, I could go do this, but that's about the only other side thing I could do without just going to the next side quest. So, let's just get on with that. Is it here? Is it this board?